Offering our most loving and reverential pranams at the Divine Lotus Feet for our Guru, God, best friend, most importantly, Divine Mother Sai. Dear embodiments of love, Om Shri Sai Ram, and a very happy Youth Day to all our young adults. I think they deserve a round of applause. Sai Uvacha, Sithi Siyabonga. Swami's word, we say thank you. That will be the running theme of this very special gratitude program that our Divine Master has brought us all together here today in unity, in collaboration, to elevate, inspire, and transform ourselves. There's many of you in the audience today that may not fall in the 18 to 35 category, but our dear Swami says, if you are a youth, it means that you are always cheerful. So all of you here are youth and have the ability to be youth. Let's look within our hearts and find the joy and the cheer within us. And if you haven't found it this morning, we pray that with Swami's grace, through today's love offering, through music, song, interesting and insightful panel discussions, we will find the Sai, the joy, the cheer within each and every one of us. A special warm welcome to our National Council team, our Zone Chair, Uncle Subri, and all our regional and center officers that have also joined us today. Thank you for your support in also setting up for the program this morning. On that note, we'd like to lovingly welcome our National Council Deputy President, Brother Cyril Pillay, to address the young adults before we commence with the first part of today's musical offering, A Garland of Gratitude. Jai Sai Ram.
My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our dear Lord, Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Om Sai Ram, embodiments of love. Om Sai Ram, embodiments of love. As we gather here today to offer this beautiful musical offering to our Bhagawan, and we have to look at the significance of today, June 16th. I think it's a turning point in South Africa. The Soweto uprising, 1976. I think I was about 12 years old, and we were one of the schools that went on the boycott as well. And the importance of today, we have to look at what's actually happened. Today, the 16th, which is celebrated annually as Youth Day, with various events, ceremonies that are held to commemorate the Soweto uprising. So the Soweto uprising, maybe the youngsters might not know this, but the Soweto uprising in 1976 was led by students who were determined to challenge the government's decision to impose Afrikaans as a medium of instruction. It was also a response to the oppressive apartheid regime, which enforced segregation, discrimination, and limited access to education for black South Africans. The uprising played an important and significant role in South Africa's transition to democracy. The eventual achievement of freedom and equality for all citizens. This day serves as an opportunity to reflect on the sacrifices made by those who fought for freedom, dignity, and equality. Having said that, the young adults of the Sri Sathya Sai Global Council in South Africa have played and continue to play a vital role in this organizing bearing Swami's name. We commend the young adults for their hard work, dedication, and resilience in upholding Swami's teachings and values. Bhagawan has emphasized that he wants the young adults to be leaders like lions, self-reliant, courageous, majestic, and just. We also from the zone and the National Council and all the regional presidents, center officers, we also would like to encourage the young adults to get involved, especially at center level, in taking up leadership roles. I think it's important. You are the future leaders of the organization, and you have all our support. In saying that, I'd like to leave you with this quote from Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Quote, "To transform the world from its present state, there is no need for a new social system or a new religion or creed. What is essential is a body of men and women with sacred ideals." Jai Sai Ram.
Dear sisters and brothers, we'll be moving on to the first part of our musical offering. Today is our offering of gratitude to Swami. Swami says what we are is a gift from him, But what we become is our gift to him. So in offering our gratitude today, we also commit our transformation. But in the bliss that's experienced in the program, a humble appeal to just open your hearts, embrace the love that's to flow, and just be present. Absorb Swami's presence and absorb his love. In an interview that Swami had with students in Kodaikanal, Anil Kumar was present and he said to Swami, the students love to write letters of thanksgiving and gratitude to you. And Swami said, I actually do not want any more letters. So Swami jokingly replied to Brother Anil Kumar. And the students appealed to Swami and said, please Swami, this is our sadhana. We really love writing to you. And Swami responded, what is the intention behind it? What helps you connect? And the students responded, Swami, what if we're in an emergency? There's always emergencies in our life that we need to call upon your presence and your grace. And Swami said, in my fold, and if I've chosen you as my child, you will never be in a state of emergency, because I am always present when you call upon me. So let's open up our vocals, open up our heart, and open up our being today. Call upon Swami with the most divine love and gratitude. Jai Sai Ram.
As we begin the sacred offering of love and gratitude, we first turn our hearts to the remover of obstacles, the Lord of beginnings, Lord Ganesha. He is Gananayaka, the divine leader of celestial beings. Gajananam, the beloved elephant-headed son of Mother Gauri, the one who rides the humble mouse, yet holds the mighty power to clear our paths. He is Vinayaka, the embodiment of purity, the one who blesses every step with success and grace. Before we proceed further on this journey of love and devotion, we invoke His presence through this opening bhajan, Gananayakam Ganeshwaram, and pray that He fills our hearts with strength, clarity, and divine joy. Let us now offer this song at His divine feet, seeking His blessings to begin this program with auspiciousness and harmony.
Gananayaka I do realize, my Sai, that I am one with thee. Day and night, you are by my side, watching over me. Only when I surrender myself to you does my life feel happy and free. Because I do realize, my Sai, that I am one with thee. Through blissful lessons and beautiful songs, you spread the message of your love. Placing life lessons at every step, you help me right my wrongs. So thank you, dear Baba, for always guiding me and for making us realize that we are one with thee.
Shirdi ke Sai, Pardi ke Baba.
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 तुम हो हमारे प्यारे साईं बाबा.
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 शिरडी के साईं परदी के बाबा.
शिरडी के साईं परदी के बाबा.
प्रेममया साईं प्रेम प्रदाता.
प्रेममया साईं प्रेम प्रदाता.
प्रेममया साईं प्रेम प्रदाता.
प्रेममया साईं प्रेम प्रदाता.
ईश्वरावन्दन जगत् परिपाला. ईश्वरावन्दन जगत् परिपाला. पाप विनाशक परम कृपाला.
पाप विनाशक परम कृपाला.
पाप विनाशक परम कृपाला.
पाप विनाशक परम कृपाला.
शिरडी के साईं परदी के बाबा.
शिरडी के साईं परदी के बाबा.
तुम हो हमारे प्यारे साईं बाबा.
तुम हो हमारे प्यारे साईं बाबा.
शिरडी के साईं परदी के बाबा.
शिरडी के साईं परदी के बाबा.
प्रेममया साईं प्रेम प्रदाता.
प्रेममया साईं प्रेम प्रदाता.
ईश्वरावन्दन जगत् परिपाला. पाप विनाशक परम कृपाला. पाप विनाशक परम कृपाला. शिरडी के साईं परदी के बाबा.
Dearest Sai, it is 14 years since you chose to be formless and permanently enshrined in our hearts. On this significant day of Youth Day in South Africa, your children and young adults offer our heartfelt gratitude to you in all your divine forms.
moments of my life, I do realize, my Sai, that I am one with thee and I do not need to cry. When I call on you, you are as present as stars in the sky. If I ever falter, you forgive without hesitation, saving us from all eternal damnation. May our words, thoughts, and actions be aligned. Let us never be unkind. You give us all what we need, yet we often forget to give thanks. Even then you help us balance our karmic piggy bank. When we feel distress, you come up with a solution, so then we can come to you for our evolution. In this life or the next, let us be with you, and so let us interest not accrue. Baba, please take care of us. Give us your blessing to prevent unnecessary fuss. More than anything, give us the grace to think of you, because only then we will know how we grew. Swami, thank you for all that you have done. We all know that our journey has just begun. The next Sai Bhajan praises the qualities of Lord Shiva, but also references Jyotirlingas that he formed in various parts of India. Our Sai Shiva gives devotees strength, and he often prayed at difficult times.
Shiva.
Many moments of my life I do realize, my Sai, that I am one with Thee. I am grateful for your love and devotion, for enlightening us with your humanity and kindness. Your teachings remind us that in a time of such hardship and despair, all we need is your daily reminder that I am one with Thee.
As South Africans, we are blessed to live in a land rich in diversity, in culture, in language, in faith. And yet, in the heart of all these traditions, there is one common thread: love and gratitude for the divine. In this land of vibrant voices and rich spiritual heritage, we come together today to sing in gratitude, in praise, and in unity. Siyakudumisa, we glorify your name, whether we call you Jesus, Allah, Krishna, or Sai Baba. You are one, you are love. Through this song, we say Siyabonga, thank you from the depths of our hearts. Thank you for walking with us, for guiding us, for uniting us beyond all barriers. And for some of us, this has been a journey, searching, wandering, yearning for a glimpse of truth, of love, of peace. And in Sai, we have found it. In his love, we have found ourselves. Now, with one voice, let us magnify his name and offer our thanks, for his love lives through us and unites us all.
Siya kudumi sa 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 we glorify your name, 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 we glorify your name. Sikwez ukuluwena, sikwez ukuluwena, sikwez ukuluwena, sikwez ukuluwena, sikwez ukuluwena, sikwez ukuluwena, sikwez ukuluwena. We magnify your name, 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 we magnify your name. Siyabonga, siyabonga u Jesu, siyabonga, siyabonga u Allah, siyabonga, siyabonga u Krishna, siyabonga, siyabonga Sai Baba. We say thank you, oh Jesus. We say thank you, oh Allah. We say thank you, oh Krishna. We say thank you, Sai Baba. Siyabonga, siyabonga 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 Sai Baba. Ifuna u Jesu kantola, 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 kantola. So long I've journeyed, I've wandered, I've yearned for Swami. I found him, I found him, I found him. His love will live through us. I found him, I found him. His love unites us all. His love unites us all.
A loving sirens to one and all. What a beautiful way to begin our morning with the energized and loveful bhajans by our young adults. Thank you for setting the tone with such devotion and vibrancy. Your offering truly reflects the gratitude of love that lives in each of our hearts. This morning, we continue in that same spirit as we move into our panel discussion. We are pleased to welcome our senior young adults to inspire with us a vibrant and insightful panel discussion this morning. We welcome Sister Shirvani, Brother Arnesh, and Brother Magen to the front. And by way of introduction, Sister Shirvani Surya remains an active worker and Balvika's guru in the organization, and ever available as a young adult advisor to our youth, having served in roles as center president and at young adult coordinator level, nationally and zonally in the past, Brother Arnesh and Magen remain active workers in the organization, aspiring to grow spiritually, and was blessed with a special opportunity to have an interview with Swami during the first ever Youth World Conference in 1997 in Prashanti Nilayam. They will be sharing some of those rare and insights received from Swami.
Our brothers were blessed in that they had direct discourse with Swami. So some of us have direct discourse, some of us have indirect discourse on a daily basis. And the brothers here were blessed to have some direct discourse with Swami. And, we're going to ask them a few pertinent questions. So I think before we go into questions, maybe just some reflection in terms of why you're still in the organization. I know sitting here, we're definitely turning back time for all of us, right? Thank you for saying senior youth. You were very tactful. We are all on the older side. But I think just a quick reflection of why we're still here, and then I'll go into one or two questions. Either one can go first.
Om Sai Ram. Okay, why I'm still here, actually, Sister Shirvani, I'm still exploring. But for me, it's about the privilege of being in the organization. I think Swami says it very beautifully. You are the chosen one, okay? To have had His grace, to have touched His feet, to have massaged His hand, touched His toes, to have listened to a word from His mouth directly to me. I think that's why I'm here. It's been a real journey, a beautiful, wonderful journey. And just sitting and reflecting now, I'm asking myself, where would I be if Swami wasn't in my life? So I'm still here because I really have enjoyed the journey, and it has really taken me very, very far spiritually and towards inner peace. Sairam. I'll leave the second part to Magen.
Om Saram, everybody. I think firstly to the youth and to the young adults, beautiful bhajans. It's really awesome that you guys have put such a good program together. So we're thankful for that and thankful to be part of the group this morning as well. So for me, it's about 35 years that I'm in the organization. And I was very much, just like you, I think, in my young adult, trying to find spirituality. And then we had the experience with Swami, and from then onwards, I think it's just gratitude and trying to put back and give back to the organization. For me, it's an invaluable part of my life. It's part of my life. It's nothing else but my life. So,
I think they both passed, eh? Thank you, brothers. So I think what I'm hearing is something we all can relate to, right? Something that we've been hearing through the monologues with Swami as well, is that Swami's love is the thing that keeps us coming back for more and more and more and more. And through his love, there are lots of life lessons. Brother Magen, if there is, one thing that you can pull from any one of the three interviews that y'all had that kept sort of the thread going, and then fast track it to what that resulted in when y'all came back. So when you landed back in South Africa, that group that had that dialogue, that discourse with Swami, what steer did that provide? And I'm sort of lending now to that weekly, if not daily touch points that y'all created. Sorry.
yeah, maybe should want to go back in 1990, 1991. So we were part of the youth wing, or we were just youth floating around in the organization, pick up this chair, clean the altar. They saw us as a team that has energy. We are much stronger than the old uncles. So we should carry the chairs, feed, cook, and help. I mean, we wanted a place to channel our energy. So, And then we found out, why are these people keep coming to the organization, to the ashram every week? So we decided, we have to go to Prashanti to check for ourselves if Swami is true. So we went to Prashanti, and then many years later, we continued going there because it's such a magnet and such an attraction. So when we came back, we had some experiences. We came back and we said, hey, Swami is full of love. And how do we share this love with everybody? We had a lot of youth in our group. We had close to 30, 35 to 40 at one stage. So we started saying, the only way we could do this is by serving Swami and understanding his teachings, and how do we get closer and closer to him. So with like-minded people, similar ages, we started having study circle, we started having seva programs, and then from there, it became a regular thing. And it was just fun and laughter, because the way we experienced Swami, and he gave us the glimpse of he is full of love. And he jokes and he can relate with us, So from then, when we started coming back from those experiences, we started sharing those experiences with our team. And then it just grew every week, studying Swami's teachings. It starts off with the study circle, and then seva. And the most important part was breakfast. We used to have breakfast together with the team. All our mothers used to get involved. And we used to spend the entire day as youth. We start off with study circle at 6 in the morning, 5:30 to 6. We have study circle for 2 hours, then we have breakfast, and then we used to go to all the seva programs. Used to go to all the seva programs. We had Clearwood Hospital. I'm not sure if anybody knows about Clearwood Hospital, but it's an hospital, a government hospital that we used to attend. And we used to spend time with the kids, just spending time. And then we started growing this to a Christmas program. And then one uncle came to us one day and he gave us a hair cutter. And we said, okay, we could use this, but we had no experience. And then we found out that there was a need in Clearwood Hospital because some patients were bedridden and they spend months and months and months in hospital. And we started giving haircuts and shaves, clipping toenails, and just growing the seva program. Then we said, okay, let's start recycling. And we started doing recycling. We started putting...
Again, before you go to the recycling, I have a very important question. Did you end up giving anyone a mohawk?
Yes, our number one demand was the cheese cop. Because that's the only one that we could give. But then we started getting fancy and started giving haircuts. And it was, the brothers and sisters that were there, we could manage to give haircuts. But then they were Indian guys, and it was very difficult. So we messed up a few on the way. But there was also a cheese cop that you could resort to. So we had fun. It was just fun and love and the sharing. And Swami was the doer, right? And then when we left, I had come up to Gauteng in 2000s, and we grew to about 30 machines. So it was a big business. Every Saturday, we should spend 3 to 4 hours giving haircuts and shaves and just spreading love. And it was just the time that we spent talking to the patients and relating to them. So for me, those were invaluable lessons where we learned diversity. So the organization, what it brings to me is a lot of lessons that I'm using in my daily life and helping me to cope in this world, because diversity is what we learned, and it was through the organization.
Thanks again. Anesh, if there's any standout messages for you from I know it's hard to pick just one, right? There's so many. But I think also maybe let's follow through from what Magen's mentioned. Touch on the camaraderie that still exists in the group. Our centers exist because it's pockets of love. But what's in that pocket of love is actually a resonance. It's actually all of us wanting to have a sense of belonging and inclusion and wanting to resonate with something much bigger than ourselves. And this is, in essence, what I would like for you to touch on as well.
Okay, Saram. So one of the things that you would find, and Swami closes the door and you're inside a very special room, is Swami jokes. Magen was saying that everything that he says is resonated with laughter. Even if he asks you to put the light on or the fan on, which by the way for him is perfection, because only when he's in a room is the light on and the fan on, no wasting of power. But one of the things that we did study circle on for many, many years is the aspect of Swami saying no castor oil faces. Okay, and we know that. And we'll never forget it, right? Because Swami taught us very lovingly about that aspect of smiling and doing your work, whatever you do with a smile. And I always used to say, the muscle that used to work, Magen will describe how we worked, did study circle, etc. on a Saturday, the whole day, sometime 11 p.m. we used to get home. And next morning, 4 o'clock, we're back at Subrabhatam picking everyone up. But the muscle that hurt the most was those on our face, because we were laughing. Sometimes you'll get home and you'll think, how did this day pass? Okay? And we look forward to the next event. Actually, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, we spend the entire days together. And we still do, right? Whenever there's seva, we look forward. And that's the one thing that we enjoy, even if it's morning study circle, that's still going on. I think it's just about 30 years. Every Saturday we meet for study circle, because we want to understand Swami's teachings and apply it more. So that hasn't stopped, and the joking doesn't stop, right? And we really, really enjoy that company and resonate that outside when we're at seva, etc. And that's something we enjoy. I think the hospital seva made us grow so significantly. It made us what we are today, and it only stopped because of COVID. But it started in 94, 95 with one hair cutting machine, and we currently have close to 30, but we had to stop. But with Swami's grace, one of the messages that we learned when we were talking to Swami, we packaged all our sevas in a beautiful booklet, and we told Swami, Swami, this is an offering. We politely put it down, and he says, I don't want information, I want transformation. So we live that through all the sevas and all the activities. Sister Shirvani, it's about that deep love of Swami's message, but with the laughter and the fun and looking forward to the next activity. Sarah.
Sarah. So one of our brothers who is currently doing the same thing in KZN, I want to touch briefly on career, because I think many of our young adults are probably in that zone, going towards that zone. And I think you mentioned it yesterday, Anesh, as well, in terms of concentration. So if we can touch on those two aspects, maybe just a little bit on how it's easy to say Swami's the doer, right? It's very easy. We walk around being able to quote him, quote his scriptures, but it's the actions that truly, truly count for all of us, irrespective of which life stage we're in. So, and it's through practice that we learn, that we explore. I think Magen mentioned it as well. Youth is a time of vibrance. And I recall, it's a few years back, when I committed to Swami, because I was born in the organization, right? And I think for many of us who are born in the organization, it's like second nature. Oh yes, we're going for Thursday Bhajan. Oh yes, I'm attending SSC. It's like part of your life, like what we've said. But it was only in my youth years that I was very intentional about how I'm making use of my time and how I'm continuously trying to connect and learn and explore from Swami. And now with the grace of many years down the line to have that hindsight, you start to realize I only got through those years because I held on. So, it's that kind of thing from a career perspective, from a study perspective, if you can just touch on those two elements.
Okay, Saram again. So, we were all in our 20s studying. In one of the interviews, one of our brothers who was doing his master's at the time was trying to extract from Swami how to be better at studying, okay? Every one of us can identify with that. And he was asking Swami, Swami, I really spend a lot of time with my books. I'm really trying to spend time. And it's not going in, We all have that problem, right? And, Swami has perfection in every word, and he simply said, show interest. Okay? And if you unpack what Swami is saying, you can do something really well, singing bhajan so beautifully, it's your interest, okay? Doing seva to perfection, it's your interest. Studying, if you show interest, you learn more, you spend more time, goes into your head a little easier. So Swami's message is always perfect, and we always have annual get-together, we call it, where we extract all the messages that Swami gave to us. And this is one of the strongest messages. In everything that we do, simply show interest. I'll leave the second part to Brother Magyan.
Yeah, I think maybe, when Anesh asked me to join the team today, normally I don't like to share the experiences because I think it's personal. But I think for you, I would like to share a few things, a few experiences, because it's to inspire you, nothing else but to inspire you of the love that Swami has for us. So in one of the interviews that we were in, it's a small room, right? But it can expand and you can get to 30 people, and then you go into another interview room. It's called a private interview room. There's about 9 or 10 people, and you're in absolutely close proximity with Swami. You can hold him, you can touch him. So I was holding his hand, and the jasmine fragrance lasts for hours and hours on your hand, just by holding his hand. So I was inspecting his nails, and because we had a chance to be with God for 45 minutes to an hour and a half. So I was holding his hand, I was kissing his hand, so he gave me one shot. And he said, you're kissing your girlfriend's hand, right? So that's the type of relation that he had with us, and we could ask him anything and give us advice. So one of the brothers that was in the room, so Swami is omnipresent, right? All of us believe that. He's omniscient, he knows everything. So this one brother was there, and he was just looking at him, and he said, Master, tell them how you study. And this guy, oh, it was fine. So he said, you're going to change? He said, yes. So from that moment, he changed. So in 1993, we were there. I was there for one of my birthday parties, and I wanted to spend it with Swami. So we took sweets and everything, and one of the uncle's sons was with us. Uncle Srini's son was with us. So we went to Bangalore, and we came back. We went for, I think they wanted to go for lunch, but I just joined them. Okay, so we came back.
Famous last words.
And we came back, and in the Darshan line, Swami asked us, where we're from, and then he materialized Vibhuti for the three of us. But all of us had different textures, different shades of white and gray. Mine was absolutely white, but it tasted like panado.
Oh,
but,
wow.
So I quickly checked with the other guys, they had different tastes as well. So maybe, I'm not sure what happened there. He got the mixture wrong, I'm sure. But it was panado tasting, right? And the next experience was in 1996. We were in Prashanthi, and we were sitting in the interview. We always bugged him for interview. We tried to corner him. We should strategize, not knowing that Swami is omnipresent, and we should strategize. We'll sit here, we get first row, we'll corner him, we won't let him go past us. And that's what we did. So Swami said, how many? And we told him the number, then he said, go. When he says go, you run. So we bolted to the veranda so that we could get there first, and then he takes you into the interview room. So we're sitting and we're conversing with him on his chair, and he puts the fan on, and he sits and he talks to everybody. So he asked me, what do you want? So I said, Swami, anything. So he said, no, anything is everything. What do you want? So how do you answer that question? So I said, anything. He says, no. Then again he told me, anything is everything. What do you want? And the safest answer was to cry. So I started crying. Right? So I couldn't answer the question. Then he waved his hand and he materialized a ring, right? And he showed it to me. He said, you like it? And I said, I didn't even see it properly, right? Because I was crying. So I said, yes, Swami. Then he said, if you don't like it, I can change it. Right? So he put it onto my hand. He asked me for my hand, and he put it onto my hand. And he said, see, perfect fit. Right? So it's been 30 years, and the ring, I've lost a lot of weight from then. And it's always perfect fit. It's never tight, it's always perfect fit. All right? And then the last experience I want to share quickly with you, in one of the other interviews that we had, you have to be bold. So I'm sitting there, and Swami he asked me, what do you do, boy? And I told him what I would do. Then he said, how much do you earn? That's the top secret. So God is asking you, how much do you earn? And at that stage, I was earning a lot of money. I was earning about 500 rand. So now, do you shout it out or you signal it? Or so I said 500. And Swami looked at me. He said, so I said 500. He wanted to say it louder. So I said 500. Then he said, rupees or rands? So it's just so much of love that he showers on you. The last one, right? So we were in the interview in 1997 in the youth conference. We took about 40 youth. We took the train. We had wonderful experiences. So we're talking to Swami in the private interview room, and Swami, so I asked him, I took my chances. You know, you take your chance while you're there. So I said, Swami, can we take photos with you? And he said, tomorrow. Now everybody knows when Swami says tomorrow, that's not going to come, right? So I wanted to con him and said, no, but tomorrow we're leaving. So he said, tomorrow. So I started asking him, no, but Swami, tomorrow is, we're leaving. Then I asked him, but I need to confirm these details because we need proof to get back here. So we're conversing with him. Then as we're leaving, I'm saying, but Swami, tomorrow we're leaving. Who must I speak to? Then he said, no, after this, go and speak to Goldstein. So and he pointed to the 9 of us, right? He pointed each one out and he said, you must come tomorrow. So then I went after bhajans. We sat, because we normally keep quiet after bhajans and after the interview to absorb everything. So I went to Dr. Goldstein and I said, Swami asked me to speak to you. So Goldstein said, where are you from? So I said, no, I'm from South Africa. He said, how many? Then I said, no, there's 9 of us. Then he said, okay, now he understands, because Swami spoke to him 2 weeks prior to that. And he said, keep place for 9, right? So the next morning he told us where to meet. We had the logistics. We ended off in the Institute of Higher Learning in the auditorium, and there was space for 9 of us. And we could take our cameras and we could take photographs and everything. So Swami came, it was the opening session of the academic year, and Swami was giving a discourse, and we were allowed to go in, and they gave us prasad, etc. So when Swami was leaving, he came up the aisle and he stopped and he asked us, you happy now? You got your photos and everything? And we said, no, we're really happy. So he's there, he's your best friend, make him your best friend. Fall in love with Swami and he'll take care. The discourse Swami was talking about, he'll take care of your financial needs, on all your needs. And it's not only for youth, it's for everybody, right? This makes Swami your best friend. So,
there's a book of jokes from Swami. I'm not sure if you've seen it. Blue cover.
Sai Uvacha, I think. Eh?
Yes, Sai Uvacha. And in that, we thought about it. In that book, someone asked Swami, they're very attached to their hair. Can you please cut their hair? And Swami said, I'm Baba and not Baba. So, Sairam, as part of the leadership team that's working on leadership development in the organization, I was reflecting a bit on the time that we were sitting in Chatsworth Sudha Mandir and looking at the adults and the older people in the room and saying, you really don't understand us. And I'm sure that's how everyone feels. So hairstyles might have changed. We might have lost some weight, as Magen says. But we still remember that generations are different. And older people have this thing of saying, you will listen. But it's very hard as a younger person to actually listen because you can't identify, right? So we started the leadership program in the organization with a very important paradigm called design thinking, okay? It's simply about being in contact with the audience, understanding the challenges, and then preparing programs and conversations. So it's not about presenting around what are the challenges. So in this, we are also working on carving out a youth program, and I think that's the core message of today, where we want to understand how we can support the youth a lot more. Not that we know it all, but as Uncle Subri says, the energy of the youth and the wisdom of the elders. We have experiences, we've gone through life choices that you are going through now. We also had difficult situations, challenges, lessons learned. I think there is a design thinking process that has started. Please come back to us. Our thoughts are around mentorship for youth. Our thoughts are also around contemporary skills. Okay, we know that the youth of today have to survive in this digital world, and we're looking at courses that support this sort of development for the youth. But we want to know what else. I think that's important. How else do we support the youth as people with some experience, but not necessarily the energy of the youth? And we welcome that. So we want to open that conversation. Please advise us. We will be having open, we call them pre-launch workshops to understand the youth a little bit. But please help us on that part.
Yeah, I think for me the organization gives you that sandpaper effect, and that's how we grow spiritually. But for me it's the love for Swami. The most important thing is the love for Swami. If you love and respect Swami, you'll respect his organization and the people, and you'll never want to disappoint him. So for me, it's, yeah, you're going to have challenges, you're going to have hardships, you're going to have people criticizing you, but don't stop. Do the right thing and always pray to Swami, and he'll guide you, because he's always guided us. And sometimes it's to make those difficult decisions, and it's not only in the organization, it's wherever you are, in your career, in your business, wherever you find yourself, Swami is going to guide you, but you need to connect, and you need to make the transformation as well. Sometimes the message is for you, and it's difficult. You know, I remember a story that I always narrate to our teams that we have as well. So God and the devil were having a conversation, and they were saying, you know, now I found the right team, the youth from Gauteng. They're now going to be my devotees, and they're going to really carry my message. So the devil says, no, but the moment these people form an organization, it's mine. So we must just be mindful about that. You'll always have different personalities, different intentions. Just make sure that you are always resetting and going back to what Swami says. And I think it's about having conversations, not getting angry about it. We experience, because, I mean, that's why we have SSIO now and Global Council and some families and everything. But it's about maturity and discussing and having that conflict resolution. And I think for me, it's love for Swami. That's what it is about. And you'll just persevere. People are going to put you down, but just keep persevering.
Add anything to that?
No, just to understand, it's not only the youth that conflict. So in our leadership workshops, we had 4 across the country. The number one priority in terms of skills that everyone wants us to touch on in leadership is conflict management. So it's everywhere. And I think Brother Magayan said it perfectly. Swami said the sandpapering will start in the organization, and it readies you for the real world. So I think for the youth, we must accept that challenges are going to be there. It's your response to the challenge that Swami is looking at. And Swami talks about you come and sit for the exams and you'll fail. You'll certainly fail at conflict management many times, but you need to strive to learn and pass. Sarah.
That brings us to our conclusion. Thank you very much for lending an ear, probing, and also sitting and contemplating on what's being said. We are very humbled by this experience. I think I can speak on behalf of the brothers as well, to see that our youth are really the torchbearers already, and we really want you to reach to your true potential. I'm sure as Swami wants for each and every one of you. So from all of us, great big thank you, and we look forward to the rest of the program. Jai Sai Ram.
My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our Bhagawan. The streets of Soweto were lined with 20,000 students chanting slogans. Young children joining the march to Orlando Stadium, only to be met with barricades, policemen, and dogs. And then chaos reigned. Bullets flying. The first to be hit, a 15-year-old. And then a 12-year-old, Hector Peterson. By nightfall, thousands of bloodied, injured children filled the clinics while doctors scrambled to hide their wounds lest they be arrested by the police. The youth of the 1976 Soweto uprising are a reflection of a South Africa that chose to stand up for the injustice that spread throughout the country. Almost 50 years later, our nation has leapt bounds into democracy. On this day, Hector Peterson reminded us that inequality will never be accepted, that people can never stay oppressed. 49 years later, 49.2% of our adult population are living below the breadline. The dropout rate of 18-year-olds leaving school before completion is 29.3%. Youth unemployment is at 46.1%. Some might argue that we need another uprising, but as young adults, we believe that inequities can only be righted by the uprising of human values. Being a part of the Sri Sathya Sai Global Council places us in a unique position to understand our role in society. As humans, we are forged out of the 5 elements, and as such, imbibe the 5 basic human values: truth, right conduct, peace, love, and nonviolence. Our current paths have led us to not only recognize these values within, but to learn how to put it into practice. Sri Sathya Sai Baba has given us the roadmap to harmonious living. Love in speech is truth. Love in action is righteousness. Love in thought is peace. And love in understanding is nonviolence. But what use is this knowledge if it remains in our mind and not put into practice? Imagine if Nelson Mandela chose hatred instead of love, vengeance instead of forgiveness. Our Madiba fought for a democracy and a constitution more superior than any other in the world, so that we could choose to express the thoughts, will, and intention that defines us as individuals. Stalwarts like Madiba and Tsietsi Mashinini stood up against adharma so that we can choose who we want to be. As messengers of Sai, we have the freedom to embody the 5 values and show our society what it means to be reflections of the divine. This iconic picture is a watershed moment where Hector Peterson stood up for his dharma. To the young adults present here today, when will be your watershed moment? To all of the adults that support us, when will be your moment of uprising to fly the flags of peace, love, truth, righteousness, and nonviolence? Youth Day is a call for all of us to be better than what we were yesterday. While this day did not halt apartheid, it started a paradigm shift about how we reflect on our fellow man and address inequities. It was a pathway of righteousness that we couldn't make a U-turn on. As youth of South Africa and as young adults of the Global Council, it is when we hold the teachings of Sri Sathya Sai Baba on our shoulders and in our hearts that we can take a step forward to change our destiny forever. Not only for ourselves, but for our country. Chanting the mantra of love all, serve all, we can make a difference. We lay this at the lotus feet of our Bhagawan and ask that he makes us worthy agents of change for this country. Jai Sai Ram.
O sweet Lord Jayama, O beautiful Lord Sai, you are the giver of bliss, the very essence of our joy, our comfort, and our strength. You are not separate from us. You are our mother, our father, our sibling, our friend, our guru, and our God. In every role, you hold us, guide us, and love us unconditionally. This bhajan we offer is not just a song, it is our heart's whisper, echoing the truth that the body is yours, the mind is yours, this very life is yours. You dwell in every atom, in every breath, in every silent moment of our being. We ask ourselves, what is the use of these hands if they do not serve you? What is the use of this body if it is not a temple for your meditation? What worth have these eyes if they do not long for your divine form? What is the meaning of this birth if it forgets to remember you? Beloved Swami, what is the value of this life if our tongue does not chant your name in every waking moment? With this bhajan, Madhura Mohana Ganeshama Sundara Sai, we offer not just our voices but our entire selves in gratitude, in surrender, and in boundless love at your lotus feet.
the divine reveals himself, and in Sai we see them all. Mahadeva, Maheshwara, Narayana, Allah, Mahavir, Yeshu. He is the Lord of all worlds, the destroyer of sorrow, the master of the cosmic dance, and the embodiment of boundless compassion. He is the indweller of every heart, the ever-present Lord of Parthi, and the guiding light for all humanity. In this next bhajan, Mahadeva Maheshwara Sai Narayana is not just a song of praise, it is an offering of unity, recognizing that all paths, all names, all forms lead to the One Supreme.
Narayana. Allahu tu Mahavir Yeshu Sai Narayana. Hridayeshwara Paratishwara Sai Narayana. Hridayeshwara Paratishwara Sai Narayana. Hridayeshwara Paratishwara Sai Narayana. Hridayeshwara Paratishwara Sai Narayana.
A grateful heart, a word of thanks, a simple prayer that fills in the blanks. If you pray to Swami for help and love, he reaches out to everyone from an elephant to a dove. Spreading love and care, he teaches us to build, and so we grow with our hearts all filled. Thank you, Swami, for all you have done to help us live and love everyone. Thank you, Swami, for all I know you will do as I grow and age to try and live like you.
Jaya Jaya Ram Jagadaviram. Jaya Jaya Ram Jagadaviram. Jaya Jaya Ram Jagadaviram. Jaya Jaya Ram Jagadaviram. Deenabandhu Sai Ram. Deenabandhu Sai Ram. Deenabandhu Sai Ram. Deenabandhu Sai Ram. Jai Jai Ram Jai Ram Sai Ram. Jai Jai Ram Sai Ram. Jai Jai Ram Sai Ram. Jai Jai Ram Sai Ram. Danavavanjana Dayamaya. Danavavanjana
many moments of my life, I do realize, my Sai, that I am one with thee, as you continuously bring glee. Because here there is never a time when Swami leaves our side, as he aids our climb, helping our bedtime slide. His love for us is far greater than no tongue or pen can ever tell, how measureless and strong in his beauty and divine song. We love you, Sai. Be born again and again. In everyone's heart, you mark indelible like a pen.
Gaurinathaya Vishwanathaya Gaurinathaya Vishwanathaya Gaurinathaya Vishwanathaya
Beloved Bhagawan, how much we love you, only you can truly know. You are the rhythm of our hearts, the very breath of our lives. Without you, life is like a fish out of water, restless, incomplete, and lost. Your presence is our greatest treasure, and with just one loving glance from you is as precious to us as life itself. There's only one bond that ties us to you, the bond of love. Pure, eternal, unbreakable love. It is not bound by words or rituals. It is a silent song that our souls sing to you every single day. With this concluding medley, we come to you with open hearts, filled with gratitude and longing, and offer our love at your divine lotus feet. O Sai, our heartbeat, our life, our everything.
Sathya Sai Hare, Bhakta Jana Samrakshak, Bhakta Jana Samrakshak, Pati Maheshwara, Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Shivadana Shikara Sarva Pranapati, Swami Sarva Pranapati, Ashita Kalpalatika, Ashita Kalpalatika, Amadvandava, Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Mata Pita Guru Devam Dayunive, Swami Maria Dayunive, Nada Brahma Jagannatha, Nada Brahma Jagannatha, Nagendra Shayana, Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Om Kararupa Jai Sai Mahadeva, Sathya Sai Mahadeva, Mangala Arati Anduku, Mangala Arati Anduku, Mandara Giridhari, Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Narayana Narayana Om Sathya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Sathya Narayana Narayana Om Sathya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva. Narayana Narayana Om Sathya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Sathya Narayana Narayana Om Sathya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva. Narayana Narayana Om Sathya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Sathya Narayana Narayana Om Sathya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
May the love we sharing spread its wings, fly across the earth and bring new joy to every being that is alive. May the love we sharing spread its wings, fly across the earth and bring new joy to everything that is alive. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. May the love we sharing spread its wings,
साई बाबा जी की divine creation, flowing from His blessed hand, holy creation, granting us His greatest love, God's divine protection. Beloved Baba, grant us liberation. Paramam Pavitram Baba Vibhutyam, Paramam Vichitram Leela Vibhutyam, Paramatmanista Moksha Pradanam